Today we're going to be talking about makeup products that I once told you I liked and now don't like so much anymore. So we're going to go ahead and get talking about it. I don't have very many products, but we do have a few products to talk about. We have some makeup and some skincare to go over. So if you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Steph. I hope you guys will hang out with me for a little bit and let's get into it. The first one I have is the Ordinary's Glycolic 7% Toning Solution. This one has a pH of 3.6. Now, I did purchase this with the idea that I would replace this one with the other toners that I have. I do switch off between Pixie's toner and the Clinique No. 2 for combination oily skin, although I decided to give this one a shot because this one did retail for about $7 versus the other toners I use. I did use this for about 3.5 months, and I will say I was really enjoying it. There's really nothing wrong with it, but for me, it's just kind of like a stagnant product. I found that I was actually not wanting to use it, and I think a lot of it has to do with the way that this toner works versus the other toners that I use, where the other toners I use have more of like a cooling sensation. It really feels like it's actually cleaning my skin. I think for me that it's a psychological effect where the feeling of the freshness from the toner makes me feel like my skin is clean, and because of this I don't get it, so I don't feel like it works. So I think it's just a personal preference. I just don't die for it anymore. We went on vacation, and while I was on vacation I took another toner, and when I came back I found myself going back to my old toners that I was using, and I really just haven't chosen to use this. Probably end up finishing this off, or trying to, but after that I probably won't use it again. So the next one I have is the Hey Honey Trick and Treat CC Active Moisturizing Cream with honey and propolis. I do like it. It is a good product, so I don't want to knock it because I feel like if you can find it in your shade, I would definitely get it. And what I found with this one was that I could hardly ever use it on its own. When I would combine it with the other one, it worked out perfectly fine, but there were a few times where I would put it on, and throughout the wear of it, I would find it turning my skin more of like a grayish cast. And you can kind of see it just like this by itself, that it has a little bit of a grayish tint to it, and it would just make me look really sickly. It wouldn't make me look very put together at all. It actually made me feel like I looked worse than I actually was. I will try to finish this up again because I just have a little bit less than a half a bottle of it yet left, but it won't be something that I would repurchase or purchase the full size one. The other one I was using was the Yensa one, and that one I would recommend. I do love that one. I think it works really well for everyday wear. The next foundation I have is actually a foundation that I don't dislike. It's just one of those products where I do like it, but if I was to go out and repurchase it, I probably would choose another foundation in this brand's line. And this one here is the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear. This is the 24-hour Fresh Wear. I think if you have normal to dry skin, I think you would definitely appreciate this foundation. It has SPF, which is amazing, but not only that, it has more of like a natural finish to the skin. So it definitely doesn't look like you're wearing a lot of foundation, but it also does do a great job at covering and kind of making your skin look more even and a little bit more flawless. It doesn't hold up very well on my skin alone, which is fine, but if I'm going to be using this foundation as a mixing to add to like a more matte foundation or something else to kind of loosen up and not make it as thick, I still feel like I prefer the look and the consistency of the L'Oreal Pro Glow. So while this foundation, I don't dislike it, I still use it, I still find it to work with my other foundations. If I'm to go back and to pick up another one, I would totally choose the Pro Glow over this foundation. We have one lip gloss, which I do use, I do like, but as a long-term gloss for going out and throughout the day, I probably wouldn't recommend this one. This here is the e.l.f. Modern Metals lip gloss. This is part of their Modern Metals collection, and I really thought that Modern Metals collection e.l.f. came out with was amazing. It had a really great formula to it. The eyeshadow palette's amazing. I still use it. The blush palette is really, really great, and I do like their gloss. Don't get me wrong. It's a beautiful, beautiful gloss. I mean, you guys can just see how gorgeous the gloss is on its own, but using this one in comparison to other glosses, this is more of like a lip topper, so it's going to really enhance and make your lip pouty. So it's a really great gloss for putting in the center. The gloss has a lot of glitter in it, so because of that, as the day progresses, and your gloss tends to fade away, you're left with a lot of glitter left over on your lips. And I get the idea that it's supposed to, you know, have really good reflecting properties and really is going to reflect on your lips and make your lips look pouty. And it looks great when that happens, but after a few hours, you look in the mirror and you just have glitter all over your lips. It looks like you literally pressed your lips in glitter. So this one kind of bothers me for that reason. But I would say that if you're looking for a lip topper or a gloss that has these kind of reflecting properties in it, maybe try elsewhere. Two brands that I really do like that make a really great gloss option like that is by Buxom. Buxom lip glosses that are more formulated for like lip toppers or have more of that glitter effect to them, for me, just work so much better. You can see it right here. The amount of glitter that's in here is just very minute, really, really small. And as you wear it, or as it wears off, it's going to wear off. You're not going to be left over with leftover glitter on your lips. And that for me is just a winner in my book. So I would definitely say that if you're looking for it, this probably isn't going to be your best option. I'd probably dive elsewhere. So the last product I have is actually one that took me a while to figure out if I did or didn't like them, and you guys will see why. This is a skincare product, but these are the Peace Out Dark Spots. You would take off this little white, it's kind of like a band-aid. You would take off the little white portion that's around it. That part is sticky. And then right in the center are these little small micro needles, and you're gonna push it onto that spot that you want to fade away. I usually do mine at night when I go to bed. I find that these just don't work as well as like the acne dots that I use. And I did a full video on it and I showed you guys like a time progression of it, and I will link it right here if you guys want to check it out. They're a little bit pricier, definitely worth the money. I would say if you're looking into these, I would definitely invest in something else because I just don't find that these really work. I just feel like it doesn't work as well as maybe something like vitamin C, which does a really great job at brightening my skin. And I feel like within a 2-week frame, I see a really good amount of reduction in dark spots on my skin when I do use vitamin C consistently. And the one that I really like is the one by The Ordinary. There is one that I'm using also, which are gel drops, which I just started using, so I can't confirm if I do or don't like them, but so far I've really enjoyed the consistency of it. You can buy a good amount of vitamin C oil for the same price that you can with these and see the same results, and that one's gonna last a lot longer. So I don't see money well spent when you buy these. I personally like their acne dots. Their acne dots work really, really well for me. They're some of the best ones on the market, the ones that I've tried. I just haven't repurchased them because I think I was reading some comments from somebody else, and somebody was mentioning that they use some from Amazon and they are supposed to be really, really good. So I have them saved in my cart and I'm going to try those out and see how I like those. And I'll give you guys an update then, but you don't need this. The last one I have is actually a subscription service. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I have not been doing a Tribe Beauty Box subscription service. While I did find that the first box we did, the unboxing we did, was amazing, it's every other month that you spend $40, so it's $20 a month, and the products were fine, but they weren't outstanding. I definitely would say that if you're gonna spend $40 every 2 months on a box, I would say that Ipsy right now for me is definitely the way to go, or BoxyCharm. So that's the last product that I would say that it's definitely not excited about. Anyways, that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed my review on these. I gave you guys a little bit of information as to why I don't like these products anymore, or just why they don't work out for me personally, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I do upload on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. I am trying to upload more because I want to be more, I want to throw out more content for you guys. So just make sure that your notifications are on, because I do plan to start uploading on my off days to try to get more content out for you. I would like to go to everyday schedule, but right now I kind of want to slowly roll into it and see if it's something that I can handle, being that I'm mom, you know, at home trying to handle my kiddos and do a full-time YouTube schedule. I know it's possible. I do see other moms doing it. It's just a little bit difficult when I am a full-time mom with no family or no help around, and my kids are very active in their social lives. So we'll see, but keep your notifications on. Keep your notifications on so that way if I do upload a video, you guys will know there. I will promise to make sure that I add to my YouTube posts as well, so that way if in case I do plan to upload, I'll let you guys know first thing in the morning. So I love you guys. I will see you guys all in my next video, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.